Hello world, welcome to DCodeMania. I am Sahil and you are watching 5th video of the project User Management System with Admin Panel. In previous video you have seen how I have make registration form working. Now today in this video I am going to show you how to work on user login system. So let's start. So here you can see this is the login form where there are two input fields, email and password. Okay, and there is a checkbox, remember me. Okay, so let's open your project, and here just close this home.php for now, and let's come to the index.php first and go below. So first what I will do is I will send an Ajax request to the server with the submitted form details of this login form. Okay, so here if you see in login box there is a form tag with the id login-form, and this form contains two input fields. First is email, you can see name attribute has value email, and there is a password field with name attribute value password. Okay, and there is a button, there is a checkbox with name rem. Okay, and here you can see the sign in button with id login-button. Okay, btn. Now let's come here, and first I will write an Ajax request for this. So here I will write login Ajax request. Now below here I will write has login button dot click event, and using this function, first what I will do is first I will validate the login form. Okay, so here I will use if statement, and then I will select the form using login-form id, and here just use 0 and use check validity function, and first we will prevent the page to refresh. Okay, so just write e.prevent default, and now what I will do next is just select the button login button, and after when a user fill the sign in form and click on login button, then first we will display a message, please wait. Okay, so just write please wait, and after that I will send Ajax request. So just write Ajax function here, and now here I will use url assets /php /action.php. okay, so just write action.php here, and now method I will use post method. So just write post, and data, so I will send the form data. So here I will select the form, so just login form, and dot serialize and concatenate with another string action equal to login. Okay, and in success function I will pass response parameter here, and for now I'm just going to console log the response, save, and come here in action.php. okay, this is the registration handle. So here write handle register Ajax request. Okay, just copy and paste here. Here just write handle login Ajax request. Okay, now here what I will do is I will use if it set function, and again here I will use super global variable post, and I will write action and post action equal to login. Okay, then let's display a simple message hello and check. Open your console and just remove now let's write something, some email and password here, and click on sign in. Then this is not okay, we have to refresh this and just write email and password, click on sign in. So here you are getting hello response from the server, so it's working. Now here come to index.php, and here what I will do next is just remove this, keep this, and here I will check if response is equal to login. Then what I will do is I will use window dot location equal to home.php. okay, home.php, and I will also change the button text again to sign in. Okay, so here just write sign in. Okay, and if a server returns some other response other than login, then we will use else statement here, and I will use here login alert id, and here just write HTML and then response, and we have to create a div somewhere in login form, so just copy and come to the login form. So this is the form. Now here I will create a div with id login alert. Okay, now save and come back here. So this is the complete Ajax request. Now save this. Now first what I will do is let's come back to action.php again, and here I will just use print r function and display all the input fields are coming from the client or not. So just save, come back here, refresh, and just use any email id and password, click on sign in. So here we are getting email and password. So and here also we are getting in alert the response from the server. Okay, so now what I will do is just come here in auth.php. Here I will define a method for existing login, for existing user login. Okay, so here what I will do is here just write login existing user. Okay, so here I will write public function, and here login. Okay, and here I will pass an parameter email. Now first I will write SQL query, and here I will write select email password from users table where email equal to placeholder email and password equal to placeholder here I will not use password, I will only use here email. Okay, and here I will use and deleted deleted not equal to 0. It means the user have not should not have to be deleted. Okay, and in this case I will create one more variable statement, and using this I will call con, and here using prepare I will pass the SQL query here. Okay, now again I will execute this statement. So just statement and write execute method. Now here I will bind the email. So here just use email as key, and this is the value. And now what I will do next is I will create a row equal to statement, and I will use fetch method, and here I will use pdo fetch a sock. Okay, and here I will return row. Save this. Now come to the action.php, and here what I will do is here just remove this, and here I will declare two variable email, and I will use user object that has been already created. Here you can see user object is created. Now using user I will call test input, and here I will use super global variable post method, and here I will write email and just copy. Here just write pass, and here just write password. Okay, now we will create one more variable, logged in user. Okay, logged in user equal to user object, and here I will call the login function that I have just created in auth.php. Here you can see. Now here I will pass the email. Okay, email that is grabbed from the user's input, and now I will use an if statement here and check if logged in user. It means if user enter some email and password, then if the email is found in the database, then this if statement will execute. Okay, so here I will check not equal to null. So if user is not equal to null, it means user is present in the database. Then what I will do is first we will verify the password. Okay, so if I will use password underscore verify function, and here I will use pass, and in hash I will use logged in user, and here just use password. Now this is the password that is coming from the form, and this is the password that is stored in the database. Okay, now if password is matched, then first we will also check for this remember me concept. Okay, so for this here I will use if statement, and we will check if not empty post and rem. If this is not empty, means when the user click this checkbox, then what should happens. Okay, so here we will use cookie. So set cookie function, and here I will use email, and I will set email value to this email cookie. Okay, and here we have to assign the time. So just write time function and concatenate. So I will concatenate with 30 days time. So our our email and password will store at least 30 days in our browser. Okay, so for this I will write 30, sorry, just come here, 30 plus 30 plus 24, 30 sorry, 30 plus 24, 30, sorry, 30 into 24 into 60 into 60. Okay, now this will store our cookie a month, and here what I will do is just use comma, and here we have to specify the path, so just use this slash here. This means it is targeting the root directory of the project. Okay, just duplicate this line, and here just write password, and just use pass here, and time same. So if user not check this remember me checkbox, then what will happen? So here I will use else statement. Okay, and here we will set the cookie empty, so just use set cookie and email, and just assign some time that will expire very soon. Okay, and also value, so value will be empty, time will be 1, and path will be the root directory. Okay, copy, and here just write password, and okay, now here just out of this else statement I will also send a string login to the client, and here I will also use session variable to store the current user in session. Okay, so user equal to email, and what if password is wrong? So here we will display some error message, so just here write else, and here use echo. Using user object we will call show message, and here use danger, and here message, so here just write password is incorrect. Okay, and what if user is not found in the database? So here we will display else echo user show message, and again use danger, write message user not found. Okay, and or you can write any message like user is not registered. Okay, so this is our login Ajax request handled in PHP. Okay, so just save this, and okay, let's try in the browser. So just refresh. Now just here you can see in the users table I have two users, test@gmail.com, and password is 12345. Okay, so let's try to log in. Test and 12345, sorry, 1234567 I have entered wrong password here, and let's click on sign in. Then here you can see password is incorrect. Okay, and here in console also displaying, so just come here and remove this line, save, go to the browser, refresh. Now again if I enter any other email that is not present in the database and enter any password here and click on sign in, then you can see user is not found, alert is showing. Okay, Now let's write the correct one, and 1 2 3 4 5, click on sign in. So here you can see when we enter correct user correct email and correct password, then we are redirecting to home.php. okay, and if we come here again, and let's first create another file, logout file. okay, so here in PHP I will create a logout.php file. okay, so just write logout.php. okay, now here just use PHP tags, and first here I will start the session, and I will use unset function here, and I will use session variable, and our session variable is user, so I will unset this session variable, and I will use header, and I will use location, and if user is not logged in and user clicked on logout a link, then it should be redirected again to the index.php. so for this, here we have to write the path of the index.php. so here you can see index.php file is in the root directory, and this logout.php file is created inside this php folder. so here we have to use this double dot, and then write the index.php. okay, we have to go back 2 times from PHP, then from assets, and then this file will found in root directory. okay, so that's why I have written like this. And if we go to home.php, so somewhere here I will display, sorry, so we have to write assets/php/logout.php, and here just write logout. okay, save, refresh. now let's try to sign in. so here you can see we are on home.php page, and if we click on logout, then we are again redirected to index.php. okay, now let's try to check this remember me is working or not. okay, so if I write email, and here just write the correct password and check remember me checkbox, and click on sign in, and it is redirected to the home.php. and if we click on logout, then here the email and password is not remembering. so what's the problem? let's check here. so in case of okay, so one thing we have forgotten. so come to index.php, and here we have to make some changes in the login form. so come to login form, and here you can see this is the input field for email. so here we will use value attribute, and in value attribute we will use PHP tag, and here we will check if it's set, then I will check this cookie. I will use this super global variable cookie, and then cookie name. so here cookie name is email. so if email is set, then we will echo cookie email. okay, save this. now just copy this value and paste in password also. just change here email to password, and here in checkbox input tag, I will also use PHP tag and PHP, and here I will check if it's set, and here I will again use cookie super global variable, and here I will check for email. So if email is set, then we will echo checked. Checked. Okay, not there. Actually, just remove this from here and also from here. Okay, and what I will do is I will write checked here. Okay, checked, and then what I will do next is I will again open the PHP tag and here close it. Okay, just remove this. Okay, and use this and close. Save this and go to your browser, refresh. Okay, so we have some error. I think I have. Okay, now this is okay. Refresh here. Now this is working fine. Now if we click on sign in and log out, then here you can see the email and password is recognized, and here this is showing in the text fields. Okay, and if we uncheck this remember me and click on sign in, and if we log out, then here you can see the email and password is not set in these text fields. Okay, so this is also working fine. Now I will also create a session.php file where we will store all the information of the current logged in user. Okay, here PHP if it's set, then here checked, and okay, so do not need to use this. Okay, so for this I will create a session.php file, and there I will store all the information of the current logged in user. Okay, so in PHP folder I will create a new file, session.php. okay, and here I will first use PHP tags, and then I will first use session start here, and I will include the file using require once this auth.php. okay, and then I will create an object of auth class. So here I am using cuser object equal to new. Cuser means current user. Okay, now here just write auth class name, and here first I will check using if not is set session user, then we will redirect the user again to the index.php page. So here I will use a header function, and here just write location index.php. okay, and here you can just use dive method, and now just here create another variable c email. It means current email, or you can say current user. Okay, so c email equal to session user. Okay, so we have stored in the time of login and registration in this session user variable the current email. Okay, so we are getting the current email in this variable. Okay, now what I will do is I will again create a new method in auth.php for getting current user details. So here I will write current users in session. Okay, current user in session, and here I will use public function and current user. Okay, here I will create a method current user and just pass a parameter email. Okay, and here I will write an SQL query, select asterisk from users table where email equal to placeholder email and deleted not equal to 0. Okay, user should not be deleted, then we will fetch all the details of the user, and here just use statement variable, and using this we will call con and prepare, just pass the SQL query variable here, statement, execute this and bind the email, and here just write email, and again I will create a variable row and statement. I will use fetch, and here I will use video fetch a sock property, and I will use return row. Okay, save this. Now this method is defined in auth.php. Now if we go to session.php, here you can see we have included auth.php and created an object of this auth class. Okay, now if we just come here, and what I will do next is I will create a data variable, and using c user object we will call the current user function that I have just defined in auth.php, and here I will pass c email. Okay, c email variable. Now if we go to home.php, and here what I will do is I will just remove all these lines, and here I will use require once, and I will just use session.php in home, but the session is in assets, so here we have to write assets/php/session.php, and just using echo and pre, and here I will use print r, and here I will use data, and let's see all the details of the current logged in user is displaying or not. So if you come here and refresh, now just log in 1 2 3 4 5 check on remember me checkbox, click on sign in. Okay, so we are getting some error, unexpected echo on home line number 3. So is the problem in line number 3. Okay, so we have to close this statement here. Now just refresh. So now here you can see we are getting a list of array with the user details, ID1, name, test, email, password, phone, gender, date of birth, phone, token expire, created at, verified, deleted. Okay, so all the details are showing in home.php in an array. Okay, so in later videos we will customize these home.php and display all the details in proper way. Okay, and if we just include this here, then do one more thing in index.php file. Okay, so what I will do in index.php file is just come here and go to the top of the file, and here I will use php tag and just use session start function. Okay, and here I will use if it's set, and here I will check using session. If session variable user is set, then we will use header and use location, and I will use home.php. So if a user is already logged in, then we will redirect the user to the home.php. Okay, so if we save this and go to the browser and refresh, and if we try to go back just by directly typing the file in URL, then let's see what happens. So if we try to go back index from the URL, then we can't go back, we have to log out. Okay, so then we only can go back to the index.php. so just click on logout. So we are on index.php now. This session user variable is now unset. Okay, so if we try to go directly to home.php from the URL, then let's see what happens. So if we type home.php, then you can see we can't go to home.php until we logged in or we have to register. Okay, because of this, if you see in session.php, here I have checked an statement using if not is set user session user, then we redirecting a user again to the index.php. Okay, so this is all about login system of a user. So that's it for this video. In next video I will show you how to work on forget password system. So thank you for watching this video. Please like, share this video, and also subscribe this channel.